Hello students, welcome to this introductory tutorial of Java Spring. In this tutorial we will discuss Spring and its features, architecture, life cycle, something about development environment, and then how to create Spring application using Java Eclipse. First of all, let's discuss what is Spring. Spring is an open source framework designed to eliminate the complexities of enterprise application development in Java. It separates the dependencies of applications from the code that uses those dependencies, so that your application should focus on solving its business problems only, not on the overhead required to construct resources and objects. The basic idea of inversion of control is that we do not need to create the objects. Spring creates the objects separately and makes them available at runtime. Aspect-oriented programming isolates secondary or supporting function from the main program business logic. It increases the modularity and maintenance becomes more easier. Now let's discuss some important features of Spring Framework. MVC Framework. Spring comes with MVC Framework, which is built on core Spring functionality. This framework is highly configurable and allows multiple view technologies. Transaction management. Spring provides a generic abstraction layer which allows the developer to add the pluggable transactions managers at any point of time. Next, we have the JDBC exception handling. Now, this is the Spring exception hierarchy that simplifies the error handling strategy. Then last we have the integration with Hibernate. Now, Hibernate integration in Spring provides integration services with Hibernate, Java data, objects, etc. Now, little bit about the history of Spring Framework. This Spring Framework was written by Rod Johnson. It's the first version of Spring 1.0 that was released in June 2003 under the Apache 2.0 license. Current version of Spring Framework is 4.2.0, which was released on July 2015. Now let's go into the details of Spring architecture. Along with the model view and controller, Spring architecture contains front controller and mapping handler. Initially, the client passes to the front controller, which seeks for the related controller using mapping handler. That mapping handler is generally an XML file. Now, that request is passes to the controller to perform required operations using other plain old Java objects or beans. Then response is generated in the form of JSP or any other view format, and then that response is sent to the front controller, which forwards that response to the particular client from which the request came. This is a general work cycle within the Spring architecture. Now we will discuss how to prepare development environment with Spring Framework. Basically, we need 4 things to set up the Spring Framework on our machine: Java Development Kit, Apache Common Logging API, Eclipse IDE, as we are using Eclipse for our programs in this tutorial, and the Spring Framework libraries.